power has shifted at the Ram Labor Day sales event.
Right now, get $7,300 in total values on the 2020 Ram 1500. Shop and buy online at ram.com.
Welcome to DraftKings, the land of the millionaire, where we're kicking off a variety of ways to compete for $1 million. Get in on the gridiron action with an official partner of the NFL. During week 1, anyone and everyone can draft their squad, pile up points, summit Mount Leaderboard, and join more than 140 players who have cashed in $1 million. Download the DraftKings app, play free for $1 million with the leader in daily fantasy sports, and make it rain.
That's a buffalo flatbread bullseye for my mouth to aim at. Oh, hiding, huh? The new grilled buffalo chicken papadilla. Tangy buffalo sauce, grilled chicken, and melty cheese for just $6. Papa John's.
Good morning.
More treatment.
We're going to try something different today.
Oh, so pretty.
Dogs bring out the good in us. Pedigree brings out the good in them.
Sundays this fall.
This is what you want to watch sports for.
Be there.
Every single Sunday.
On the journey to Super Bowl 55.
Oh, what a ride! Out of this world!
The NFL begins on CBS September 13th.
Kurt Miller and the Connecticut Sun up by 3 early on here in quarter number 1. Hello again, everybody, along with Coach Carolyn Peck, broadcasting from Tennessee. I'm Ron Thulin, broadcasting from a very stormy Texas. Good to have you with us tonight. One thing that stands out, Connecticut, they've really clogged things up defensively for New York. Not much room for them to go.
Well, the defense is what has been giving them the ability to turn this season around. And when you play good defense, then your offense starts to click. When you look at wins versus losses, points off turnovers, that's off your defense. Being able to run in transition, getting on the glass, second chance points. And they've always been a team that has tried to get bites of that paint, those paint points, and not allowing the opponents to get into the paint as well. You notice in their losses, that's where opponents have attacked them. And more times than not, when opponents do, you end up with key players in foul trouble.
Already, New York, 3 3-point shot attempts. They haven't made one. 3 out of their 6. Make it 4 out of their 7. Kia Nurse knocks it down.
Maybe Kia Nurse needed to come off the bench and find her spots of where she was going to get her 3. I watched her in shoot around, or while they were shooting before the game, and she worked on that curl right into her 3-point shot.
January's pull-up rattles it home. Kia Nurse, she has had an up-and-down year. Had 3 straight games of double figures. Last 2, those single digits. January, bounce pass off the hand of Charles, and that'll be a turnover.
You watch Kia Nurse running the baseline. She's got a rookie, Kayla Charles, on the chase. Gets hung on that screen by Amanda Zowie B. Just gives her enough time and in rhythm to knock down that 3-point shot.
3rd turnover of the ball game for Connecticut. We have seen New York fight hard every game. We were there when they beat Washington for their 2nd win of the year. Amanda Zowie Beast telling us after the game it was like a relief. This time they throw it away. Up ahead to Bonner. 1 to beat. Can't do it. Rebound Odom. Bonner wanted the foul. Has to hustle back on defense. Their spin move, no. Thomas, nice pass. Charles plays it up.
I tell you, the Liberty don't want to get to a track meet with the Connecticut Sun running up and down the floor. They've got to make sure that they get an opportunity to execute every possession they have.
Here is Zowie B, quickly covered up by Thomas. We knew that would be the matchup between those two. Bonner pokes it away from the rookie. Shot clock at 4. Clarendon, no. You know, one of the parts of Alyssa Thomas' game that is overlooked, and Kurt Miller kind of alluded to that, assists. Last game, she had a season-high 8 assists. We star 1 with Charles. She's dangerous with the ball. Jones fights for the rebound. That wild shot rebounded by Zowie B. They're letting them play.
This is a difference that we have seen with the Connecticut Sun. That's more of what you're used to seeing from the Sun,
right.
Is running in transition. It seems as if, and maybe it's Kurt Miller's mentality in the first half, we're not going to run as much if not necessary, and they've been walking the ball down the floor. But their offense gets going when Alyssa Thomas is rebounding it and bringing it hard in transition.
And we saw that especially at the beginning of the year. Then she had a little lull. Now she's doing it again. Nurse can't get it to go. Odom tracks it down. And New York will get another opportunity, down by a half a dozen. Stokes from the outside. She says the coaches have the confidence in her to shoot that three.
Yeah, Walt Hopkins talks about that she's the most consistent three-point shooter in training camp. But you look at Thomas's assist, and because you have to respect her with the basketball, she is a dangerous threat. So, you know, if you've got to expect that she's going to score first, so you've got to stop that. And then her timing of when to get rid of the basketball is fantastic.
That she averages almost 5 assists a game on the season. 7th-year pro out of Maryland. Bonner gets bumped, still knocks it down.
I'm going to tell you, what I'm waiting on, Ron, is DeWanna Bonner playing off her emotions. She's been hit twice and not gotten a call. She's going to get an and one and a rough, and then she's just going to take over.
Which we've seen this year. Kylie Shook's checked into the lineup for New York. Can't get things going. Rebound pulled away by Beatrice Montpremier. I think if you're Kurt Miller right now, you're also weighing a victory, but also the number of minutes that you're going to play teams as we head to the final week and a half of the season. We'll see a bunch of different rotations. Bonner has it slapped away. Heidemann got back quickly, and New York returns the favor by tossing it over again. That is their 7th turnover here in the opening quarter. And Walt Hopkins' team, they've only hit 2 field goal attempts so far here in the opening stanza. 13 shot attempts.
7 of those have been threes.
Foul was on Joyner Holmes. She's missed some time because of an injury. Well, fans can cheer on their team from home using Tap to Cheer in the WNBA app by tapping on their team's logo to show their support. The team with the most taps at the end of the game wins. Be sure to go to WNBA.com to check the leaderboard each week and see how your team stacks up against the rest of the league. Jasmine Jones also in the lineup now for New York, an exciting young player. Oh, nice cut by Willoughby on the inside, and we've got a whistle. And a foul's going to be called.
I thought Beatrice Montpremier did all that she could. She cut off the baseline and then turned around. I thought straight up. The official saw a bump in there.
Fouls on Montpremier. Here's Jocelyn Willoughby out of Virginia. 10th pick in this last draft. But the players know her not only as an outstanding WNBA player, but also the person that makes them teach cobbler. I think on Sundays, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Sundays is the night that she puts her baking skills to task for her team.
You know, we read a lot of stories about the players talking about how baking during this wobble is their Zen moment. I can understand that. I'm with them on that.
Well, they don't have to worry about, putting any extra pounds on, as much running and energy that they burn.
Exactly. Foul's going to be called on Jasmine Jones reaching in, wearing the face mask. She's gotten hit a lot in the face this year.
She said if she's not getting hit in the face in games, it also is happening when they do have practice.
Might as well have the protection on. Here is Atisha Heidemann, 2nd-year pro out of Marquette. Past 3 games, she's only been able to contribute 6 points, getting some playing time. both coaches using different combinations.